All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I am serving as your presiding judge on this morning. Hopefully, you are in my courtroom because you are part of the specialty court, which docket I am going to do first. And or your last name begins with the letter A. If you are not a part of my specialty court docket on this morning, you will receive a message from the court reporter, an invitation to go to a breakout room. Please accept that invitation. In addition, please make sure you follow the instructions that were posted before we started court to place your device on mute. Your device is to remain on mute until your case is called. With that, I'm going to have Ms. Wilson. You can start sending out those invitations. Good morning to you. Good morning in the courtroom, in the physical courtroom, and good morning. Good morning. All right. And so we are going to get started on this morning. I know we're a few minutes early, but it's okay. We're going to go ahead and get started. I am going to start first. Do I see the case managers? Are they on? Mr. Curtis. Good morning, Mr. Curtis.
Hey, good morning, team.
Good morning. All right, Mr. Curtis, I'd like to start with Ms. Brown based on your message that you sent me this morning. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
All right, wonderful. I'm going to start with Ms. Brown. I have case number 200-445-4501. Mr. Curtis, place your appearance on the record.
Jordan Curtis, Mental Health Court Case Manager.
All right, thank you. Ms. Brown, place your name on the record.
Shanika Brown.
All right, Ms. Brown. Mr. Curtis, you sent me a message indicating that Ms. Brown is with one of our third-party providers. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And you're currently there this morning, Ms. Brown?
Yes.
All right. Are you feeling a little bit better?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right. I know you just got there on yesterday. Look, I want to encourage you. Work the program, work with them, continue to work with Mr. Curtis. I guarantee you'll be in a better place before you know it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, do you have any questions for us this morning? No questions? All right, Mr. Curtis, is there anything, you don't need to put on the record what you've sent me in the text message, but is there anything else that you need to place on the record for Ms. Brown other than her return to court date?
No, Your Honor, at this time, I will be touching base with Ms. Brown and our provider later today, and I'll be emailing the team. But Ms. Brown will be returning, I have April 6, 2022 at 8:35.
Okay, and is that in 2 weeks, Mr. Curtis?
Yes, that is.
All right, wonderful. All right, Ms. Brown. And of course, if you need to see us before then, you can always dial in, but Mr. Curtis will be in constant contact and we will be keeping up with what's going on with you, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. I want you to try to have a good day and we're here if you need us, all right?
Okay, thank you. You too.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you, Mr. Curtis. I wanted to just get that one done so she could get back to her services. Before I call the remainder of the docket, I'd like the attorneys to place their appearance on the record. Let's start very quickly. Counsels.
May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363 on behalf of Specialty Court. Your Honor, good morning to you and I hope you and the family are safe.
We are safe. Thank you. We are safe. And we have Wi-Fi right now. We have Wi-Fi. So
that's the most important.
Get it done. It's
good morning to you.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Barney. Good morning to you. All right, Mr. Fikens.
Thank you and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney. And yeah, we are all happy you're safe, Judge.
Yes, thank you. All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Fikens. And I know Attorney Griffin is on, so when he comes, he's probably working something else. I know we had some intakes this morning. I don't know if the intakes are here, Mr. Curtis. Are the intakes?
No, Your Honor, they will be coming in next week on the 30th.
Oh, that's right. You did ask.
Yes.
Someone asked me about moving those dates. Thank you so much, Mr. Curtis. All right, let's keep going. I am going to go to, is Mr. Howell supposed to be on my docket today?
Yes, he is. He was a face-to-face, but I'm recommending him for promotion today. So I wanted him to zoom in today.
Watch, I'm scared to do it because my Wi-Fi is gonna go out as soon as I promote Joshua Howell. It's just gonna go poof, and it's gonna be gone. All right, let me call it. Let me call it. I have case number 200-564-2301. Joshua Howell, state your name for the record, please.
Joshua Howe.
All right, Mr. Howell, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, Mr. Curtis, tell me why are you promoting Joshua Howell today on a face-to-face? But I don't blame you. We got to do it when it needs to be done. Go right ahead.
Yeah, Your Honor, you're starting off quick this morning. Yes, I'm recommending Mr. Howell for promotion in phase 3. He's been in phase 2 since December 8th, 2021. He's received no sanctions since October 29th. And that is his sobriety date. So Mr. Howell is doing well. He's met his criteria to be promoted. I'm really proud of Mr. Howell. You know, we all know, you know, I'm not going to say all the circumstances, but he's doing well, and he's on track to be graduating this summer. So I'm really happy for you, Mr. Howell.
All right, come on, let's celebrate Mr. Howell. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations, Mr. Howell. Listen, it's been a long road, but you're here and you're getting it done. You're putting your all into it. Look, young man, I am so proud of you. So I am promoting you today. He's going to phase 2 or phase 3?
Phase 3.
Phase what?
Yes,
Mr. Howell is going, bam, I see you, Mr. Byrne. He's going to phase 3. And so, Mr. Howell, I am so proud of you. Listen, this is not the phase to take shortcuts or to look for easy ways out. This is the phase to keep grinding, sir, because this is where you show yourself and then us that you're ready to do this on your own, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Everything's going well, Mr. Howell?
Yes, everything's going good.
All right, you doing what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. No complaints.
You taking some of that Flint money and throwing it our way?
Yeah, I'm throwing it y'all way.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking. You know, I'm gonna check on my money. All right, Mr. Howell. All right, Mr. Howell. I ain't mad at you, but just take care of your business, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Mr. Curtis, since Mr. Howell has been promoted to phase 3, what's next for Mr. Howell? He should have the face-to-face the week before his next court date.
Correct. So Mr. Howell will be returning. That would be April 13th, 2022 at 10:35. That'll be for face-to-face, and then zooming in the following week, April 20th at 8:35.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Howell?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you so much, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Okay, you guys too.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Ms. Wilson, as the A cases come in, please send them to a breakout room. And then I need attorneys to go and work those cases because I'm trying to get as much done as I can before I have to instruct the class or the Wi-Fi goes out. All right.
Yes, Judge. I'll go back into the breakout room.
All right. Very good. Very good. Attorney Griffin, let me have you place your appearance on the record, please.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of Specialty Court P77169.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Griffin. All right. I am ready now to go to Ms. Charles. Good morning, Ms. Charles. Let me have you unmute, please. I have the following matter for you. I have case number 17044124001. State your full name for me, Ms. Charles.
Pamela Charles.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
Good morning. I'm at work this morning. I'm doing well, though.
Look at you. Look at you. I love it. And you have a smile on your face, so you're serving with a smile this morning.
Yes.
Very good. All right, Ms. Charles. Let me hear from your case manager. I know that no issues have been reported to me. I'll have your case manager indicate for the record how things are going, and then I'll hear from you. Mr. Curtis?
Yeah, so Ms. Charles is assigned to Ms. Taylor, but Ms. Taylor reports that Ms. Charles, she's in compliance with treatment, drug screens. Ms. Taylor has no issues or concerns to report at this time.
All right, very good. Ms. Charles, do you have any issues or concerns to report at this time?
No, I don't. One day at a time. That's it.
One day at a time. Are you having any difficulties with anything that you need us to help you with?
No, ma'am. Each day is going well.
It is wonderful. You're doing it this time, Ms. Charles. I'm so proud of you. You
So
are. I always knew you could.
Yeah.
Yes, and now you're doing it. All right, you are almost there to the finish line. I want you to keep up the great work that you're doing. Know that we're here, even if you hit a bump in the road during the week before it's time for your hearing. Always feel free to call your case manager or dial into the court, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Great seeing you today. If nothing else, if you don't have any questions, I want you to get back to work. I'm going to get a date from Mr. Curtis. What's next for Ms. Charles?
Ms. Charles will be returning April 13th, 2022 at 10:35. That'll be for a face-to-face, and then zooming in the following week, April 20th at 8:35.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Ms. Charles?
April 13th at 10:35 for face-to-face. And then I didn't get the second part.
And then zooming in April 20th, the following week.
Okay, April 20th. All right, my face-to-face will be with Ms. Taylor.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
All right, very good. Good to see you. Take good care of yourself, okay?
Thank you.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, I am ready to go to Joshua Allen. There was a Joshua Allen. Was he an A case?
I believe so. Joshua Allen.
Okay, then we'll keep moving. I'm going to go to Patrice Horton. Ms. Horton,
Yes, ma'am.
good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm tired, but I'm okay. I'm hanging
Why are
in there.
you tired? Why are you
I'm
tired?
working 2 jobs. I just got approved for a house. God is good. I was really stressed out about that.
Yeah.
So I was supposed to get my keys today, actually. But other than that, I'm great. I'm great. I'm blessed. I'm just in awe of whatever blessings I have that come in. So
yeah. You've been working your program?
I have been. It's just been a little difficulty with trying to set an appointment for the mental health program. I did go in to the one off of West Grand Boulevard, and they had a computer mess up where they sent me home and told me to call them. I called them yesterday, and they said they would have someone call me back. They didn't call me back, but another place did and tried to make another appointment. I've been calling. It's just like,
okay,
that's the only thing that's been frustrating me.
That's okay. We're about to unfrustrate you. Mr. Curtis, was that team?
It was team and DRP. So so what Ms. Horton is saying is accurate. I did confirm that, but I'm continuously following up with them to get her an appointment.
With whom?
With DRP.
Okay, so we're switching her to DRP. Is that correct?
Yes, but just having trouble with her completing. She did go there on Monday, and they had to reschedule.
Okay, I need you to make sure you bring that, because I have raised the bar on providers, and we have an excellent program. We have excellent attorneys. We have excellent case managers. And so I feel like everything attached to us should be winning. Everything attached to us should be excellent. When you work with the spirit of excellence, everything attached to you should be excellent or striving for excellence. And so I'm saying goodbye to everybody that's not striving for excellence. That's in my personal and my private and professional life. And so, Mr. Curtis, tell DRP that Judge has those. She's saying goodbye to everybody who's not striving for excellence. And I know that they are. But we've kind of hit them with a number of cases all at one time. And I know that they're human. So we kind of made a huge shift over to Detroit Recovery Project. And so I know they're gonna work the kinks out very quickly, and let's get Ms. Horton into her services, connected with her
Yes.
services, okay?
Understood.
All right, Ms. Horton, you'll give us a second to do that?
I don't. I I take Mr. Jordan down through there when I'm having anxiety real bad. I lash out, I vent, and you got to be a strong individual to deal with, you know, because like I said before in court, you know, I had so much on my shoulders. I said, if I can just get one door to open for me, it'll relieve some of this stress, you know.
Yes.
And so it happened. And I'm
Yes.
truly grateful and blessed for that. And I'm grateful for Mr. Jordan. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for the program. I'm trying to make it work. And it's just like, you know, I seen that door open and it's like, okay, God, I know you're not done with me yet. So we just gonna keep on pushing forward. That's all I can do at
Yes,
this point,
ma'am.
you know,
And
but
we're
I
gonna help
was
you
able to
push.
breathe and exhale a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I accomplished something because I've been working 16-hour shifts, leaving one job, going into another one. So, and then
And
my
we're gonna
parents.
help you. We're gonna help you. We're gonna
Yeah.
help you, Ms. Horton. We're gonna help you. We definitely are. I did
Yeah.
not place your case number on the record. My apologies, Ms. Wilson. Let me place the case number on the record. I have 210-444-2701. Ms. Horton, state your full name for me.
My name is Patrice Horton.
All right, very good. Let me hear from Mr. Curtis. You called him Mr. Jordan. I had been practicing Mr. Curtis all morning. And now you have me calling him Mr. Jordan. Let me hear from Mr. Curtis. Come on, Mr. Curtis.
Yes. So other than getting, you know, that appointment taken care of with our provider, she is drug screening, no issues or concerns there. Ms. Horton, I'm really happy that you found that job and found a new place to live. And
Yeah.
so I know that was one of your, you know, stressors. So
It's awesome because it's nothing but up from here. So the Lord showed me, you know, prayer without works is dead, you know. So I'm grinding, I'm doing what I have to do. And just the fact that he opened up that door for me shows me that he's still there, he's still able, he's still able. So therefore, I'm gonna keep pushing through it.
Yes, ma'am. And
Whatever
we're
it
gonna
is,
help
I'm
you.
just gonna keep going. So I
And we're
can't stop
gonna
now.
help you. We're gonna help you, and we want you to make sure, and I appreciate you trying to get your appointment, you know, because you got to work it on both ends. While there's a calm and while doors are opening, you want to make sure you're addressing some things that may have brought you to court, right? And
Yes,
so
ma'am.
Mr. Curtis is gonna work on that. And Mr. Curtis will just circle back to me. It
Yes.
doesn't have to be today. It can be later this week to let me know that things got worked out with Ms. Horton as far as DRP is concerned, okay?
okay. All right.
All right, very good. All right, Ms. Horton, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
Thank y'all, and special thanks to Mr. Jordan for putting up with my venting.
All right, he's a good guy.
I'm
Yes.
gonna put in a special prayer for him continuously because I know I am a bit much. I get dramatical, but all in all, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful I was able to attend. I'm grateful I didn't miss a beat with nobody, and I'm still working these hours. Hey, I'm getting it done. So I got all this year. Even though you all giving me a year to complete this program, I'm giving myself a year to accomplish and reach certain goals. So that's where I'm at with it. So I'm not taking it as a burden anymore. I'm taking it as a blessing and a lesson. So therefore, I'm just going to keep pushing forward with it. And I just want to say thank everybody.
All right, very good. Mr. Curtis, I am going to get the return to court date. In addition, I am going to let individuals know if you are not a part of our court, you can look at our court, but you must go to the YouTube. We are airing live on YouTube. You can't sit live in court. You may access YouTube by going to 36districtcourt.org, and you can click on my courtroom and you'll be live. Thank you so much. All right.
Ms. Horton will be returning April 6, 2022 at 8:35.
All right, very
Is that
good.
a Wednesday?
Yes, that's a Wednesday.
April 6th. Just remind me through text, Mr. Jordan, because you know
Okay.
I'll be busy.
All right.
All right, very good. If nothing else, Ms. Horton, enjoy the rest of your day. Good to see
You
you.
have a
Glad
blessed
things
day.
are working
Your spirit awakens me. You
Oh.
awaken me. And I when I went to court, even though I was tired, I was blessed just watching you have compassion for other people. And that blessed me too. That touched me because I felt like I was dealing with judges that just didn't care and just whatever, and it did something to me emotionally. But to see you at work and see that the passion that you have for other people, that just let me know that God is still alive and he's still working through others. So I appreciate you and I appreciate what you do.
And I appreciate you for accepting the help that the team, we all come together to give everybody that walks through those doors a Zoom into this courtroom. So thank you for accepting it. All right. Now
Thank
we
you,
have
Ms.
Ryan
Horton.
early this morning. Don't get it started, Mr. Barton.
Thank you, Ms. Horton. I just want to say thank you, ma'am.
All right. Take care, Ms. Horton.
Y'all have a good day.
All right. You too.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye-bye.
All right. I am going to go to, is it Mr. Mallet? Mr. Mallet, if you could unmute for me, please. Good morning to you. I have the following matter for you. I have case number 210-612-7601. Mr. Mallet, state your full name.
Martin Mallet.
All right. How are you today, Mr. Mallet?
I'm pretty good, Your Honor. Thank you.
That's good. Where are you today?
I'm at work.
Oh, you at work. All right. Y'all let me know. All right. Very good. Things are going well with you, Mr. Mallet?
I've run into a couple of bumps, but so far, as far as my sobriety goes and staying out of trouble, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Let me hear from Mr. Curtis. What's going on with Mr. Mallet?
Yes, Your Honor. So Mr. Mallet, he's assigned to Ms. Taylor. And so Ms. Taylor reports that Mr. Mallet did miss a counseling session on last week, but has that appointment rescheduled for the 30th. He did miss 2 drug screens on March 12th and March 15th. However, he has tested twice since the 15th. And so Ms. Taylor and the team, our recommendation is a verbal admonishment along with a writing assignment. And I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Griffin to explain that writing assignment piece.
Okay, Ms. Attorney Griffin, very quickly, tell me what you're recommending the writing assignment be.
Just, Your Honor, just a reflection over why he missed and how he can ensure that it doesn't happen again. Nothing, too intensive, but just a reflective
That
piece.
scared me. Okay. Y'all scared me. I was like, okay, what y'all trying to do to the man? All right. Very good. All right, Mr. Mallet, first of all, do you understand that you are required to test? It is mandatory. It is not optional. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am, I understand. Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. So I heard you say earlier that you have maintained your sobriety, but we don't have a way of knowing that if you don't test when ordered to test. And whenever your color drops, that is in order to go and test. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
You have to go and test. You must go. Okay? Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Right.
On one of those days when I first had that first hiccup, I went down there. I went to the testing center and to let them know that, I wanted to test, but I didn't have the funds to test. And, so we talked about it and they explained to me what to do. And so I know that I have to
let me
test.
tell you what to do. When you don't have the funds, one of two things. You can come down to 36th District Court and test as long as it's Monday through Friday before 3:30 p.m. Our lab is now open. Or you can call your case manager and get instructions from him. But our lab is open. So if in the morning you call and your color drops and you don't have the money to test, then you need to come down to the court and test. It's $10. If you don't have the cash, we'll put it on your order and you can pay it on the back end. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Very good.
Yeah.
And I'm also glad that you've rescheduled your session, but I don't need you to miss another session. Your treatment is critical to your success in the program, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I'm going to follow the recommendation of Ms. Taylor and the team, it sounds like. And I am going to issue a verbal admonishment for failing to test as well as failing to attend his therapy session.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
am also going to require him to write a reflection paper.
All right.
And Attorney Griffin has indicated, and I'm following your recommendation, you're going to write a reflection paper about how you missed your testing
Mhm.
and what you're going to do to not let that happen again. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very
Yes, Your
good.
Honor.
Very good. And listen, if you don't feel like writing it, what you can do is on the telephones, they have these nice voice recorders. Record it, and then you can play it to me in court when you come back to see me, okay?
Okay. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Do you have any questions for the
Mhm.
team, Mr. Mallett?
No, ma'am. No.
No question. All right. Very good. Tell me something you did good, that you've done good since the last time I've seen you. Let's end on a good note. What have you done that's good?
Well, like I said, I'm staying sober, and I'm going to my AA meeting. Leading up to me getting this case, I was going through a divorce, right?
Okay.
And since I've been in the I want to say program with the court, and gotten into these drug programs and in therapy. My wife called me like about a week ago. She asked if we get back together, and I told her yeah. Mhm.
Oh, let me see. I'm
So
not
I think
muted.
that's a good
Okay.
thing.
Look at you, Mr. Mallett.
Congratulations, sir. If that's what.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And
Good job.
and also leading up to the case, me getting this case, this was part of me getting the case, was I lost my vehicle. Well, I was able to get another vehicle, 2020 Ford Fusion. So
All right. Come on,
but
Mr.
that
Mallett. You got some good stuff
was
going on.
some
Yeah.
things are happening good,
All
things are
right.
happening good.
So, Mr. Mallet, you have to continue to be good to yourself and work the program. I'm so happy to hear about families being reunified. I love it. I love it. So now you've got to work hard and continue to work on you, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yes, ma'am.
All
Yes,
right.
ma'am. I know.
Good news. All right. If nothing else for Mr. Mallet, Mr. Curtis, what's his return? What's his next date?
Mr. Mallett will be returning April 6, 2022 at 8:35.
All right. And so, Mr. Mallett,
Okay.
when you come
Sure.
back to see me on April 6th, I expect you to have not missed any testing, to have attended your therapy session, and to have my reflection paper done, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Yes, ma'am.
very good. I'll see you on April 6th.
Okay.
Get back to work.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right,
Yeah, have a
y'all.
nice day.
You do the same. Bye-bye. All right.
Bye-bye.
I am now going to go to Ms. Green, Demetrius Green. I have 200-459-2101. Ms. Green, unmute and state your name for the record, please.
Demetrius Green.
All right, how are you this morning, Ms. Green?
I'm all right about yourself.
I am doing very well, thank you. All right, you in a good place today?
Yes.
You are, I see you almost smiling. All right.
Mhm.
All right. All right. Very good. I'm going to hear from Mr. Curtis first, and then I'll get some information from you. Mr. Curtis, anything on Ms. Green?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Green is assigned to Ms. Taylor, and so Ms. Taylor reports that on March 12th, Ms. Green did have a diluted screen, and now she has tested since the 12th and has been negative. And so the recommendation from the team is that she receive a verbal admonishment. We believe this is her first adulterant screen. So I'm sure Ms. Taylor did have a conversation with Ms. Green about, we see in specialty court those adulterant screens as positive screens. So they did have a conversation. And Ms. Taylor said that Ms. Green just have to verify a working phone number. I take that as, I guess, Ms. Taylor's having some trouble reaching out to you, Ms. Green, okay?
Okay.
All right. So Ms. Green, a couple of things. It was reported that you have a diluted screen, right? And
Okay.
so a diluted screen means that you have taken in too many fluids or you've taken in something that now we can't get a read on your screen, your urine
Yeah.
screen. In this program, that is considered to be a positive screen.
Okay.
So you can't have diluted screens. And so
Okay.
I need you to make sure that going forward, no more diluted screens.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have you been using any substance? This is the time to tell me.
No, I have it now. I have it, Your
Okay.
Honor.
All right. Very good. Then there is no reason that your screen should be diluted. I would hate for you to be sanctioned for a positive screen when you haven't been
Mhm.
using anything. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
you've
ma'am.
got to make sure that you're not drinking a whole bunch of water or before you go to test and all that good stuff, because
Oh.
that's going to cause you a problem. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. Other than that, how have things been going with you?
Everything's been going well. I've been going to my recovery sessions, learning a lot of things there, meeting new people, you know, that's going through the similar things that I'm going through. So I've been doing good and okay. Just been kind of take it day by day.
There you go, day by day. Are you still working on the housing?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes.
I really
Uh,
need you to work on that housing.
I talked to 2 people already, but I'm just hoping that but my incident, it don't stop me from them from, accepting me for one of the houses. So
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just waiting for them to call me back.
All right. Very good. And Mr. Curtis, is this Miss Taylor's case as well?
Yes, it is.
All right. So you can just put a note that I asked if we've been instrumental in helping her with the housing situation, because I believe the housing situation is when we get that together, that is going to change just her whole outlook.
Yes.
It really is. And so I had asked about connecting her to some resources the last time she was with us. And I just want to work it from every angle possible. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, Ms. Green, are you struggling with anything else that you need us to help you with?
No, I'm not. At this time, I'm not. No.
Okay, you still showing up for work? I think you had told me there was some things going on with work.
Yeah, but I'm working it out. I work it out each and every day. Like I said, I just keep stepping forward, praying with God, and I let him know what I'm feeling and what I need him to help me with to keep me leading, going forward. That's all. But I'm okay. I'm okay.
All right, I'm glad to hear that. All right, very good. Do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, I don't. I sure don't.
No. All right. If no questions for the team, look, I want you to be encouraged, Ms. Green. I know that you've got a lot of irons in the fire, a lot of things going on. And I don't know if you were listening earlier when Ms. Horton was speaking. You kind of remind me of how she came to us. Keep showing up, keep doing your part. Things are going to start turning around for you, okay? I can't
All
promise you how long it's going to take, but they will start turning around for you. But show up and give it 100%, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And
I will.
it'll start slowly changing, all right?
All righty, I will.
All right, very good. Mr. Curtis, what's next for Ms. Green?
Miss Green will be returning April 6, 2022, and that'll be at 8:35.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Ms. Green?
Yes.
All right.
I'm sorry. What again? The date? I'm sorry.
April 6.
Okay. I got that.
Right. All right. Enjoy the rest of your week, Ms. Green, and I hope that things come through for you on that house, okay?
Hope so too.
And
Thank
look,
you.
and if you hit a bump in the road about anything, please, by all means, reach out, whether it's to one of the attorneys or to your case manager, through your case manager to one of the attorneys, because if we are able to help, we will. If we're not, then we'll let you know and hopefully can at least point you in the right direction of resources that are available to assist you, okay?
Okay, I sure will.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Thank
Take care.
you.
All right.
You too.
Bye-bye. All right, Devin Allen, for some reason, I skipped over your name and I am so sorry. I am, but that's okay. You've been enjoying yourself. Let me place your case numbers on the record. I have case number Z806 6451, case number 125245811. Ms. Allen, state your full name for the record, please.
Devin Allen.
All right, Ms. Allen, how are you this morning?
I'm doing well. How are you, Your Honor?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Miss Allen. All right, you smiling this morning. Everything's going well?
Yes, ma'am. I am at work.
What? You at work? Look at
Yes,
you, Miss
ma'am.
Allen. Where are
Yes,
you
ma'am.
working? Where are you working?
I am downtown. I am an ambassador, hospitality ambassador.
Oh my goodness. Now that's a perfect fit for you. Oh my goodness. That is a perfect fit. You have that magnetic smile and
Thank
look at you. You're
you.
feeling good about yourself and
Yes,
all
ma'am.
of that good stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. I love it. All right. Miss, what'd you say, Miss Allen?
Working the program so that I can remain better.
There you go. Are you having any issues with working the program?
Not at all. No, ma'am.
All right.
It's been smooth sailing thus far.
All right. Very good. Anything you need us to help you with or assist you with?
No, I just really wanted to, as far as like ask about my community service hours. I know that I'm on phase 2, Mr. Jordan told me. So
Yes.
I was wondering like, how many hours am I supposed to serve for my community service hours?
It's 40 hours and Mr. Curtis will get with you and work out how you can achieve that, okay?
Okay.
Without interfering with your work schedule or anything like that, or your services. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
We'll work with you. We'll definitely work with you.
Okay.
Your
I'm
Honor, I
proud
just
of you,
wanted-
Miss
oh.
Allen.
Thank you, Judge Holmes.
All right. Mr. Curtis, what were you going to tell me about Miss Allen?
Yeah, so I just wanted to make a correction. So Miss Allen is in phase 1. I want to wait until 30 days since she was discharged from one of our providers earlier this month. So I just
Okay.
wanted to wait 30 days after that to make a recommendation for her to go to phase 2. But I believe phase 3, we complete community service, if I'm correct.
Oh,
on
because
that.
you're doing a 5-phase, is that
She's in the
correct?
5 phase, yes.
All right. Okay, got it. So don't worry about that. Thank
Right.
you, Mr. Curtis, for that clarification. Don't worry about that community service right now, okay?
Okay.
So
Okay.
by her next hearing, you'll be requesting to promote her.
Yes, I will.
All right. All right. Very good. So keep going. Keep going.
I am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. Mr. Curtis, was there anything else you wanted to put on the record about Miss Allen?
Just Miss Allen, I'm really happy for you about finding that job. I know that's something that we've always discussed, so I'm really happy for you.
Yeah.
Miss Allen, she's doing well. No issues or concerns. I have her return to court date as April 6, 2022 at 8:35.
Okay, I'm sorry, date one more time.
That's April 6, 2022 at 8:35.
All right, very
I have,
good.
not to interrupt, but I have one more question, Judge Holmes.
Yes, go right ahead.
As far as, I'm not sure, I was talking to Mr. Curtis about Mr. Jordan, I'm sorry. Actually, I called them both. But I was actually asking about my tickets and everything, whether or not do I have any still remaining, because last time I went to the Secretary of State, they said I didn't have any tickets, but when I looked it up, I do see like 2 tickets. So
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
it might be the 2 tickets that are on in the program, that have you in the program.
Okay.
But what I will do, Mr. Curtis, or one of the attorneys, I don't have an issue with allowing her to pay her reinstatement fees to get her license. She's working the program. She's doing a good job.
Yeah.
So I'm not opposed to doing that unless one of you have an objection.
Not at all, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
All right. So Ms. Mack, let's place in the system that Ms. Allen can in fact pay her reinstatement fees for the 2 cases that are with us, and hopefully she can get her license. I can't determine whether or not you get it. It's the Secretary of State that says yay or nay. Okay?
Exactly. Okay.
All right. Very good. And so let's do that. Thank you for bringing that up. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. you have your next court date. I want you to go to work with that smile, greet the people, be a good ambassador. And
Yes,
we
ma'am.
will see you in a couple of weeks, okay? Unless you need us before then.
Of course. Yes, ma'am.
All right, take care. All
Take
right.
care, everybody.
I need to make a transition very quickly. And so I know that Mr. Akine is in the courtroom and he needs to get into a breakout room and speak with one of the attorneys. Is Mr. Akine an intake, or I can't, somebody refresh my memory?
Judge, this was a probation violation from Monday. And you put him in the Wayne County Jail because he tested positive. I forget who was handling him.
I spoke with him there, Attorney Fikens. I apologize. I was there Monday. So I spoke with him, Your Honor, that particular day, and you required him to come into court because he could not address his violation over Zoom.
There you go. And so because he tested positive for a substance, is that correct?
It's my understanding from Mrs. McCall, his probation officer, Judge.
All right. And so I need someone to get him in a breakout room so you all can talk to him about getting some help through 36th District Court. Yeah, so we can get him some help. Okay.
No problem, Your Honor. I'll go ahead and take that.
I think, have we done we have not completed, but I need to make a transition and then I'm going to call the remainder of the specialty court docket because I believe we're in good shape as far as our folks that are at the Wayne County Jail.
Yes, Your Honor. We really don't. I don't believe we have any issues to address with them at this point. So I think they move to next week.
On the record, Mr.
Yep.
Carter?
Yes, Your Honor. To my knowledge, again, unless there's anyone that has any additional information, I believe we were just putting them on the record because we didn't need to have them come in.
Okay, very good.
Your Honor, I believe we have Mr. Vincent Tanner coming from the Wayne County Jail.
That is.
Okay. But Mr. Vincent Tanner was getting back on the 1-800 number and he was going to go to share. And so isn't that correct, Mr. Curtis?
Your Honor, he did not get a chance to get on the 1-800 number. I know you weren't in staffing, but there's an issue with that. But I spoke to Elmhurst instead of Share. I was having some issues with him, but he will be getting picked up by Elmhurst around 10 or 11 o'clock today.
Okay, so we're in good shape with Mr.
Yeah, we're in good shape.
Right? Okay, wonderful, wonderful. All right, so what I'm going to do is, first I've got to get my docket. I'm going to call the remainder of the specialty court cases. And then attorneys, I'm going to ask you all to work very hard, as you always do, for the remainder of the A cases, so that when everything is ready, Ms. Mack will let me know, and I will come on and place those cases on the record. So right now, I'm ready to call the remainder.
Just sit there and they'll put you in a breakout room in a moment. Right?
All right, I'm gonna call the remainder of the cases. And Ms. Mack, actually, if you could start calling those cases for me, that would be great. Start with John Corder, please.
Sorry, Judge, I was in the conference room. I'm sorry, I missed the last statement you asked.
I asked if you would call the remainder of the specialty court docket, starting with John Corder.
I don't have a John Porter.
Judge, I have that number if you want to.
Okay, John Corder is on my docket, so.
Yes, Your Honor, he was an intake.
He got rescheduled to.
Yes, till the
All right.
30th.
So let me place that on the record. Case number 200-587-8901. John Corder has been adjourned to March 30th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. Let's go down to Philip Dorsey. I have the following for Mr. Dorsey: 210-454-6801, 210-454-6. Oh, it's on here twice. 6801, case number SX 360 35671. Case number U 510-19719. Case number U 558-23220. Case number U 575. Case number U 5759832. Number 19046011401. What's the status for Mr. Dorsey?
So Mr. Dorsey, we did get an update this morning, still working on Walter Reuther, but Your Honor, no new updates for Mr. Dorsey.
One more time, Mr. Jordan. I'm sorry. You faded out. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I faded out. No new updates for Mr. Dorsey. We're still working on getting him into Walter Reuther with Attorney Bradley. So no new updates for Mr. Dorsey.
What would be our return to court date on Mr. Dorsey?
Return to court date April 20th, 2022 at 8:35. If Attorney Bradley does, have an update for us, we can move him to a closer date.
Okay, very good. All right.
Your Honor, you're breaking up pretty badly.
Judge disconnected. She'll be back shortly.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson.
You're welcome.
I guess, do we have any more people that have joined?
I have 1A in a breakout room, and that's it, Mr. Griffin.
I have one in the, I'll let him in now.
Okay, you can send them back.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, I got booted out. All right, are you all able to hear me?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, very good. I called Party. Is Party also an intake that was rescheduled for the 30th?
Good morning.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, please do not come into my courtroom speaking. We are in session. Thank you so much. All right, if you have a question, my clerk will either contact you or you can call the courtroom at area code 313-965-2280. Thank you so much. All right. Mr. Curtis, Mr. Party was adjourned to March 30th. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, very good. And then the last case I have, other than my face-to-face, which I'll try to go through, I have for Sherry-Ann Williams, U509-45919, U602-27121, case number 210-455-7301, case number 212-09-8411. Mr. Curtis, first let me have the Assistant Attorney General please place your appearance on the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Robin Liddell on behalf of the people, P68287.
Thank you. Good morning, Ms. Liddell. Thank you so much. All right. And then Mr. Curtis, if you could give us an update on Sherry-Ann Williams.
Your Honor, as of this morning, we received the email from Attorney Bradley, and she reports that Ms. Williams does have a guardian, but we were not able to really staff her without, Attorney Bradley being there. And so her return to court date.
I'm sorry, I'm not understanding. Was Attorney Bradley there on yesterday?
No, Your Honor, but she did send us an email this morning.
Okay, and she's indicating that we shouldn't staff her without the guardian being present or
Oh,
the attorney.
no, Your Honor, I'm sorry if I was being confusing. We just received this email this morning regarding Miss Williams. And so Attorney Bradley couldn't attend the staffing on yesterday. So we didn't have that information to kind of go forward with next steps,
Okay,
if that
so
makes sense.
yes, and so Miss Williams now has been appointed a guardian. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, and so she has a guardian, and I know that we were going to be seeking proper placement for her once the court appointed her a guardian. Is that correct?
Correct.
And we don't have an update on that proper placement because Attorney Bradley Baskin was not available to staff the matter on yesterday.
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, very good. So Ms. Liddell, what I'd like to do is put this out until next week. Mr. Curtis, between now and next week, let's get with Ms. Bradley Baskin, even if Tuesdays don't work for her, so we can find out what are our next steps for Ms. Williams. We know that she's safe, that she's being treated, but she's at the Wayne County Jail. And so I know it's taken a while, not through anybody's fault at all. It's the systems that we have to work with. And we have been working with at least one other court and outside counsel. And so I appreciate all the parties working together, but I'd like to know what next, because we don't want to just house her at the jail if in fact she is eligible to go to a facility where she can get proper treatment. Okay.
Understood. Yes.
Right. All right. And so we'll put her on the docket for March 30th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. Counsel Liddell, is there anything you'd like to add, or you have any questions for the court at this time?
I do not, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Curtis. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'd like to go now to the remainder of the specialty court docket for these cases that were scheduled for face-to-face. I have for Stacy Cooper, 200-589-9201. For Ms. Cooper, what is her return to court date?
Her return to court date is April 6, 2022 at 8:35.
Wonderful. For Dwight Dunn, C808-1481.
Mr. Dunn, April 6, 2022 at 8:35.
Wonderful. For Maya Ellicott, 190-440-1901.
April 6, 2022 at 8:35.
Wonderful. For Joseph Ria, 210-593-4901.
April 6, 2022 at 8:35.
For Aaliyah Riggins, Z8050941.
April 6, 2022 at 8:35.
For Antonia Smith, Z8073141.
April 6, 2022 at 8:35.
And then for John Vicentainer, I know he's going to be returning today from the jail. Case number 1904519-601. And Mr. Vicentainer should be going into inpatient treatment once he gets on that 800 number and he's assessed for inpatient treatment. What are you going to use as his return to court date, Mr. Curtis?
That'll be April 6, 2022 at 8:35.
All right, very good. Those are all of the cases that I have for the face-to-face on today. And so, Mr. Curtis, please let Mr. Vicentainer know that I am really counting on him to get on that 1-800 number and be transparent so we can get him the service, the level of services that he needs. I think he's at a critical stage. I want to also remind Mr. Vicentainer that while he may be coming up on 2 years, I do not try to play the system. I'm quite aware that he's coming up on 2 years and he's going to put me in a position where he's going to have to serve time on his underlying charge. I would rather see him get the help that he needs. And so encourage him, Mr. Barton, Mr. Griffin, encourage him to work the program, okay?
Understood, Your Honor. Sorry, I was muted. Understood, Your Honor.
All right, very good. I am getting ready to go into the courthouse. I need you all to get everything together. Ms. Mack, when everything is completed, please reach out to me and I will join back in. I will not end the meeting for everybody today like I did the other day. Ms. Wilson, you will be the co-host. You all, thank you for getting on this morning and getting things taken care of. I will see you as soon as everything's completed.
Thank you, Judge.
He's ready. All right. Thank you all.
The Wayne County Jail,
Okay,
Mr. Yes.
Mr. Barton, sorry, Mr. Curtis. I'm getting ready to help Mr. Akine get into the breakout room. He's having difficulties. I gotta go in the conference room. So give me a couple minutes.
Okay, no problem, Ms. Mack. Thank you. I'm here.
To the Wayne County Jail, Mr. Dorsey was, I believe, given a new court date for today.
Okay, what's the court date?
I believe that was April 20th. Thank you.
And I have another question. What about John Vincent Taylor?
Yes, he's supposed to be dressed out in person. I believe he is here in the courthouse.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Fikens, I'll send these 8 people in with you and Mr. Griffin once they connect audio.
Okay, I think Mr. Ayun might have his own attorney, however. Is that correct, Mr. Ayun? No, he can't hear me.
Yeah.
But I'll go back to room 1, Ms. Wilson.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, خلينا نسيب
Barton, if you can go to 2. Mr. Akine is in there now.
Okay, we'll do. Thank you, guys.
The person on the phone that says Danko, what is your name? You know, you're not connected to audio, so we can't hear anything you say. You need to connect to audio. Mr. Alhoun, you have your own attorney? Did I hear that correctly?
Yes.
Who is your attorney?
Bezzy.
B-A-Z-Z-I?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Miss Brooklyn Adams?
Hold on for 1 second, man. I'm about to put you some headphones in. Okay, yes, hello.
Yes, do you have something on your head?
Yes, ma'am.
We need you
I
to
was
take
at
it
the,
off, please. Thank you. I'm gonna send you an invite to a breakout room.
okay, thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Alsami, I'm going to send you an invite for a breakout room. Sir, what is your name, please? Thank you.
And
I can't hear you.
Sean Anderson.
Okay, I've been chatting with you all morning.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you, but I didn't know something on my phone. I seen your face, but I seen other people's faces popping up on my screen, so I didn't know. I didn't hear nothing.
Okay, I sent you an invitation for a breakout room several times.
Yes, I hit it, but it kept saying it come back to me in a minute. Then my phone kept dropping, so I kept replying again. So I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting.
You say your last name is Anderson?
Yes, ma'am.
And what's your first name?
Dana, D-A-N-A. Hey guys.
I'm gonna send you another invitation for a breakout room. Please accept the invitation.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you get it? I sent it.
I just joined it. Yes, I hit the button.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Muhammad, he's gone. Mr. Anderson, nothing happened. You're still here.
Yeah, I tried to say join, so I hit the button. So I don't know. That's something that popped up on my phone.
Can you hit it again?
Okay, breakout room. There you go. I hit it, but it's not doing nothing. It say breakout room.
Right, you're supposed to hit yes.
I don't see, it just say breakout room live. I don't see no yes or no. I don't see it on my phone.
All right, one of the attorneys have to help you.
Okay. That's not doing it.
Mr. Anderson, does it say join on your device to go to a breakout room?
I didn't hear you.
Does it say join on your device for you to go to a breakout room?
Okay, let me see. Oh, no, that's not it.
Mr. Fadi,
Good morning. I'm the attorney for Mr. Fadi.
okay, he's not connected to audio.
I was wondering anyways, I think today's the arraignment.
Okay,
Can we just set it for trial date?
you have to speak with the judge.
Oh, she wants us to go on the record for that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ms. Walker,
Yes.
did you talk to your case manager?
I'll text him. I think I have court today.
I don't see your name on the docket.
Okay, I'm very sorry. Excuse me.
That's okay. Check with your case manager again.
Okay.
Good morning, Madam Clerk.
Good morning, sir. I'm the court reporter.
Good morning.
You need to talk to the city attorney.
If I could, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I'm in to actually get some Starbucks.
Mr. Barton, how you doing, sir? Is there anything I can help you with? Has everyone in the courtroom either talked to their own attorney or talked to a court-appointed attorney?
Mr. Fikens, I'm waiting on Mr. Anderson, who's having trouble going in the breakout room and connecting to audio.
I see him, yes. Mr. Anderson is his name? Okay.
Right, so once he gets connected, can you explain to him how to accept the breakout room?
Yes.
Also, Mr. Fikens, can you look at his case? Because I don't know why he's here. Like, I looked at it, I don't see a reason.
Okay.
And let me know, or I don't know.
Yeah, I'll
if
call you.
can.
I'll call you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and we're still waiting for the breakout rooms, right, Madam Clerk?
Okay, baby, I'll talk to you later. Yes, sir.
All right. All right, thank you, ma'am.
We're waiting on the city attorney to log in.
No problem. Luckily, I got my 10 o'clock taken care of.
And I'm sorry, courtroom or Miss Wilson, Mr. Anderson, what is his first name?
Dana.
Dana. Okay. Oh, I see him. Okay. Mr. Anderson? Dana Anderson? Mr. Anderson? Mr. Anderson, can you hear me? Dana Anderson?
He's connected to audio. I'm not sure why
Yeah.
he's not responding.
Yeah. Oh, no. Hello, Mr. Anderson, Dana Anderson, can you hear me?
Mr. Adams, can you remove your hat? Thank you. I'm gonna send you an invite to a breakout room. Please accept the invite.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Anderson, can you hear me?
For your password.
Take 3. Here, the 3.
Mr. Anderson, can you hear me? Dana Anderson? Ms. Mack, Mr. Anderson is here on a delayed sentence. He didn't pay his costs and fines yet. He was here earlier, I believe, to try to take care of that. He probably will need more time. That's what I think the nature of the case is.
Oh, okay, thank you, because I was looking like, I couldn't figure out why he was here, but that makes sense.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Thank you. There's Mr. Anderson. Dana Anderson,
Yes,
can you hear me?
Speaking.
Yeah, you're not in a good spot because you're breaking up pretty bad, okay?
My phone is keep dropping calls.
Yeah. Can you find a place that in your house or wherever you're at that might be better? Or is this
Yeah,
the
I'm in the
best
living room
spot?
now, so it's popping up. So
Okay, well, I can't. Yeah, you have to tell me what's good. Moving apparently wasn't that good. There you go. Okay.
I'm in another part of the house. Still don't see no one.
That's better.
Okay.
That's better. Now, Mr. Anderson, do you know how to get back into a breakout room?
I don't see it on my phone.
Okay. If the court personnel would give you an invitation to join a breakout room, you should hit the button that says join.
Yeah, I did that, but it's not popping up. I'm
Okay.
getting a bad thing on my house.
Yeah, it's not working very well in the house. Well, let me
I
speak.
can see you now.
Okay. Hit that button then. I'll join you in a breakout room.
Well, what button? I don't see it on my phone.
I thought you said you did see it on your phone.
No, I can see you now on my phone. I can see your face on my phone.
Okay. Let's just do it right here, okay? I don't want you to go back into a breakout room. Just stay here because you owe some money on this case. Remember that?
Hello?
Hi there. You owe some money on the case.
Could you hear me?
No, I couldn't hear you.
See, my phone fading. I was breaking up.
Well, just stay right where you're at because I can hear you.
Okay.
I can't see you, but I can hear you. Let's do it by
I can see you now.
Okay, good. Sir, you owe some money on a case. Is that right?
I didn't hear your phone.
Well, not my phone.
Hello?
Hi.
My phone keep fading. I'm around the house.
Yeah.
Could you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yep.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna stay right here. Well, I can see you now.
Good morning, Madam Clerk. Or Ms. Wilson. We spoke to the prosecutor and for both of the V matters, they need to be.
Could you hear me?
Yeah, hold on, sir. just be quiet for a little bit. Let them talk and then I'll come back and talk to you. Thank you. Sorry, fellas.
No, you're okay. Ms. Wilson?
Yes, sir.
Yes, so for the V matters, for Attorney Abu Zaid and my matter as well, we have to schedule those matters for trials.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll wait. Once the judge gets on record, we'll definitely let her know. We'll get a date. You guys just want bench trials, correct? Not jury?
Correct, yeah.
And we should be able to get them scheduled.
We're still doing Zoom, right? Zoom trials?
Yes, yeah, it's still on Zoom. We don't have any indication that it's opening anytime soon. We're not sure, so it's still on Zoom. Hopefully, almost there.
I got you. Well, we like Zoom more now.
Yeah, Zoom's not bad. I mean, I have Zoom from here, but Zoom's not bad. It's efficient.
Yeah.
Get more people coming in, so
yeah,
it's accessible. So
more
it's
accessible.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
But I'll be right back, guys. Give me one sec.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And everything good, Attorney Fikens?
It is. I'm trying to talk to one person. I can't bring him back in the breakout room because he's breaking up so bad. So I'm trying to do it right in the courtroom. But other than that, I think they'll be all set and can call the judge once I talk to my guy. But
absolutely. Sounds good, sir. Let me know if you need me.
Thank you. Mr. Anderson, can you hear me again? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to try this again. So you have a case that you pled guilty on and you owe some money on. Did you hear me?
What case is this?
An open alcohol and a motor, right? No, open alcohol and a motor vehicle case. You pled to it back in 2012, long time ago. 2014.
I got some tickets on. I got some tickets. I got to pay all my tickets.
Yeah, you got to. This was on a delayed sentence, so the judge might even dismiss this case if you can pay this money. But you owe $255, sir. When can you get that paid? When can you get that paid? That's what the judge will want to know.
You said $255. I can have that paid. What's the date? Wednesday.
23rd.
I got to pay by Tuesday.
Okay, we'll ask the judge for that. Okay.
I didn't hear you.
We're going to ask the judge if she'll give us another week to make payment. Okay.
Okay, that's no problem.
Okay. Now you got to stay on and you got to find a place so the judge can see you and hear you.
Well,
okay?
I'm outside right now, so just the best place. Because my house is my cars keep dropping.
That's good, and
I'm outside right now.
That's good. I can hear you very well. I can't see you though, so you might need to fix that. Okay. Okay. Well, Miss Wilson, Miss Mack, as far as my people are concerned, we're ready to go. And whether you want me to bring them into the courtroom, let me know.
Okay, what about this gentleman? I can't pronounce his name. I can barely see it though. Ashafi? I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Yes, Mr. Ashafi, has anyone talked to him yet?
I don't know. You talked
Yes.
to?
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay.
He's been
That's the only
talked
one
to.
I seen. Okay, so what about the other attorneys? Are they good on their stuff? Thank you for letting me know, Mr. Fikens.
Yes, the other attorneys, I think, stand ready to go in front of the judge. I think Attorney Bazzi is ready to go. I believe
Yes,
so.
we're all ready.
We're all ready.
Okay, so retained is ready. You're
Yes.
ready. What about Mr. Barton and Mr. Griffin?
I believe Mr. Griffin is maybe still in the breakout room. I'm not sure.
Hi, so they just, I know my plane don't leave until 10:40, but they just start boarding.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Brooklyn. I appreciate you telling me that. Because we got to take you take care of you. We got to try to take care of you before you board your plane.
Yeah.
So hang in there. Let's see what we can do. I believe we're calling the judge pretty quick.
Or is there any way you can get it adjourned?
Well, let's try to get it done first, okay? but we'll take care of you one way or another. I know you're at the airport. I know you have to get going.
Yeah, because I had booked this before. I had went down there to get, I didn't know, they was gonna give me this date. So I figured I could sit here and just, do it.
I understand. Well, Miss Mack, if you can contact the court to see if she can come on.
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
We gotta go get on our flight. They called our flight, but I gotta wait till I'm done with this.
What time is this flight scheduled to leave, Miss Adams?
At 10:40, but they boarding.
All right.
They already called my section.
I'm with you. Just stay close to where you got to get on.
I'm right here. I'm sitting down. The gate down there is not far.
Okay.
We are now boarding those 1, 2, and 3 here at AB 15, flight 2142 to Atlanta.
Oh.
Brooklyn Adams, how you doing?
I'm all right, and you?
Okay. I know you're trying to catch a plane. Hang in there. Now, just if we have to talk to me about tomorrow, are you able to zoom in tomorrow morning if necessary?
Yep, I can. Yep, because I'll be stationed at the room.
Okay. So hang in there as long as you can.
Because we right. I'm literally right. Hold on.
Okay. So hang out by the gate.
We the last ones. I tried to be the last person. I can't miss my flight.
I don't want you
I
to
don't
miss
have
your
it
flight.
because I don't have the extra money to pay. That's what I'm saying. So there's people behind it. Okay, let me let these people go. Step back. Oh, this is not my time.
Okay, you're streaming live to the world, so
Okay. Let me just stand to the side until they say last call.
yeah. Thank you.
Oh, go ahead. She said, "Are you on?"
Thank you, Miss Wilson. Miss Adams, I'm going to ask you, and I will ask the judge to allow you to come back tomorrow. So you can check in tomorrow morning. I believe your time was 9:30 today. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you can check in tomorrow at 9:30.
Okay, thank you
I
so
don't want
much.
you to miss your plane. And I'll handle matters and, indicate to the judge that we just moved to adjourn for one day. So I need you to come back tomorrow. Okay, you can do that.
Okay, I will. Yeah, 9:30 in the morning.
Okay, because we want to take care of these matters.
Okay, I got you. Thank you so much.
All right, Ms. Adams.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson.
You're welcome.
Oh, and Ms. Wilson, yes, I'm ready. I'm just trying to hear back from Attorney Rosenthal for one matter, but I'm ready on everything else. Oh,
Okay, thank you.
thank you.
Did you handle Mr. Williams? Because he wasn't on the docket.
You know, I talked to Mr. Williams. That's not his full name is Ridge Anthony Williams.
Oh,
So that's where but that was the misunderstanding because I talked to him about it.
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And Ms. Wilson, I still have one person back in the breakout room who can be brought in. He's ready to go whenever you wish to bring him in.
Okay, thank you.
My client is also in the waiting room. El Shamami,
Yes, I see him.
thank you.
Miss Wilson, do we already deal with the person that's in person? I see someone in the box.
Yeah,
I'm
so
not
it's been taken care of.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Mack, and good morning to you.
Good morning.
Mr. Adams, I thought I asked you to remove your hat a long time ago.
All right. We are back in session. It's my understanding that we're ready to go on all matters. And so I am going to start with the retained counsel first. And so who do we have for retained counsel? I see Attorney Bazzi.
Yes,
Morning,
Your Honor.
sir.
Good
Tell me
morning,
your-
Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here today on behalf of my client, Mr. Allen, who's present as well with us via Zoom. Mr. Allen, can you please unmute yourself?
I'm sorry, is that Garrick Allen?
No, it's Khalil Allen.
I'm sorry?
Khalil Allen. Khalil. Last name Aoun.
Thank you. Got it. Very good. I have the following matter from Mr. Aon. I have V11069321. Counsel, your appearance for the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Again, this is Mohammed Bazi, P79199, appearing on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Aoun, who's present with us via Zoom.
All right, Mr. Aoun, please state your name for the record.
Khalil Aoun, Khalil
All right, thank you. Counsel, today is the day for arraignment. How are the parties proceeding?
My client, we will be actually having this matter scheduled for a trial, for a bench trial, Your Honor. And for time being, my client will stand mute and would request the court to enter a not guilty plea.
All right, thank you, counsel. I will enter a not guilty plea, and your client requesting a bench trial, which means he's giving up his right to a jury trial. Is that correct, counsel?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, and Mr. Aoun, you are doing that freely, voluntarily, and knowingly. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, wonderful. Ms. Mack, if you could give me a trial date for a Friday at 1:30 p.m.
Want 3 weeks out, Judge?
Yes, I can do 3 weeks out.
You want 3 weeks or you
Yes.
want another amount of
No.
time?
That's
3 weeks
that's
is
fine.
fine.
Okay.
So that will be the 15th or the 22nd, right?
The 15th, oh no, we can't do the 15th, Judge. It'd have to be the 22nd. You know, the 15th is a court closure.
Yes, that's fine. So we'll do April 22nd, 2022 at 1:30 p.m. Anything else for my consideration?
Nothing else, Your Honor. Thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
Have a wonderful day.
You do the
Thank you,
same.
Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. All right, Attorney Al-Bazid.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. I'm ready on your matter. Give me a second to locate it. And I think that I have. You are for Fadi Al-Samain. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let me place the case number on the record. I have V11069221. Counsel, your appearance.
For the record, Ziad Nicholas Abu Zaid, P69447 on behalf of the defendant.
All right, and where's your client? If he could place his name on the record.
I see him on there.
Okay, if not, I'm gonna have to move on. All right, attorneys, I need you to make sure your clients are on the screen because I'm going to keep moving if they're not. All right, let's keep going. I'll come back. Mr. Attorney Hamed, are you ready on your matter?
Good morning. Yes, I am, Your Honor.
All right, please give me your client's last name.
The last name, Your Honor, is Yusuf. Yousef.
Last name Ali.
I'm sorry, actually, Your Honor. The first looks like his last name is Ali, A-L-I.
Thank you. I have case number SX 384-82331. Counsel, this is a formal hearing for a civil infraction. Is your client with us today?
No, we would ask to waive his presence.
Okay, and I can do so because it is a civil infraction. How are the parties proceeding? Counsel?
Yeah, I would like to talk to the city attorney, see if they would be willing to amend this matter.
Okay, I thought that we had everything ready, Ms. Mack. This one is not ready.
Your Honor, this is Miss Wilson.
Yes.
He just joined after you logged on.
Oh, okay. Then counsel, I'm gonna have to come back to you. They'll have to arrange and hopefully you can do it before my next break. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Miss Wilson. And
Judge,
so.
on my client, he's saying, he just
Give
showed me a screenshot.
1 second, counsel. I was still in the middle of speaking. Thank you so much. I see that Attorney Rosenthal is on, and so if Attorney Rosenthal, if you could be placed in a breakout room with Attorney Hamed, maybe you all can get this matter resolved, and then I'll recall it.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Yes, counsel.
I'm sorry, Judge. It was not letting him in, but now it's obviously he's on now.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. All right, and so I'm going to recall your client's case, and Ms. Wilson, I am giving you back that co-host.
And
Thank
then, Ms. Wilson, if you would, please just put me and Attorney Ahmed in a breakout room, if you will, please.
Yes, I had to give her co-host first.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms.
You're
Wilson.
welcome. All right, I'm recalling case number B11069221. For counsel, go ahead and place your appearance on the record again.
Thank you again, Judge. For the record, Ziad Nicholas, it was a P69447 on behalf of Fadi Al-Shamani.
All right, thank you. And then let me have Mr. Al-Samadi please place your name on the record.
Fadi, say your name.
Fadi Al-Samani.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, counsel, today is the date scheduled for arraignment. How are the parties proceeding?
Judge, at this time, we waive its formal reading, stand mute. I'd ask that you would give us a bench trial, just like the other case, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, counsel. Are you asking me to enter a not guilty plea on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. I'll do so. And does your client understand that by asking for a bench trial, he's giving up his right to a jury trial?
Yes, he understands. I went over all his rights in my office when he retained me.
Thank you. And Mr. Al-Samani, you are giving up your right to a jury trial freely, voluntarily, and knowingly. Is that correct? Mr. Al-Samani?
Yes.
Did you hear my question?
Yes.
And what is your answer to my question?
Do you understand? Do you understand?
No.
You understand, right?
No, not really.
Okay, counsel, I'm gonna have to pass on it and you'll have to explain.
Judge, he understands. Fadi, I talked to you about your rights. You understand your rights? You wish to proceed? Yes, correct?
Yeah.
Specifically, counsel, his right to a jury trial and that he's giving that up to have a bench trial because I'm not gonna let him change it.
He's not gonna change it, Judge. He understands.
Counsel, I need you to voir dire your client to get that information.
Oh, okay. Fadi, do you understand that you're giving up your right to a jury trial and having a bench trial? Is that correct?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, counsel. I'll set the matter for a bench trial. I'll use the same date, if I could, Ms. Mack, of April 22nd, 2022, and I'll put it on for 1:30 p.m.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day, everyone.
You do the same. Thank you. All right. I'm ready. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, I'm sorry, Mr. Fikens, who are we ready? And Mr. Griffin, who are we ready on?
Go ahead, Mr. Griffin.
Your Honor, I would ask that we would go with Ridge Anthony Williams first. The matter is being set for a bench trial.
I'm sorry, the name again? The last name, just the last name.
Anthony Williams.
Okay, so it's Anthony Williams. All right, thank you so much. I have the following matters. SP 1229477, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Williams, Mr. Anthony Williams, please place your full name on the record.
Ridge Anthony Williams.
All right, thank you. Counsel, today is the date scheduled for arraignment and hearing. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, my client waives formal reading, stands mute.
Okay.
Purpose of the arraignment. And then moving forward, Your Honor, my client asks for me to enter he wants to set the matter for a bench trial, and I can voir dire him when the court is ready.
You may do so at this time. Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor. Sir, do you understand that you have a right to a bench trial or a jury trial in this matter?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand the difference between a jury trial and the bench trial?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you waiving your right to a jury trial and setting this matter for a bench trial?
Yes, sir.
You understand you can't come back later and say that you want a jury trial later.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you still want to have a bench trial.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you understand that the judge alone will decide if you're guilty or innocent at this bench trial.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Your Honor, is the court satisfied?
I am satisfied. Thank you. I am setting the matter for a bench trial, which will take place on April the 22nd, 2022 at 1:30 p.m.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, thank you.
Okay, who do we have next?
I'll go with Mr. Andrews, Darrell Andrews, Judge.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Andrews. I have case number SP 118-28051. State your full name for me, sir.
Darrell Andrews.
All right, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, Mr. Fikes, how are we proceeding?
Judge, I believe this matter is a show cause. We respectfully apologize to this court for not making an earlier date. My client does wish to avail himself of the offer that we received from the city attorney, and that is in exchange for his plea to driving while license suspended, the court would consider reducing that to fail to display.
All right, thank you, counsel. Ms. Mack, can you confirm whether or not Mr. Andrews has any other outstanding matters at 36th District Court?
In the interim, Judge, while she's looking at that, I looked at his past history. There appears to be an old $25 fee and an old $30 fee. It doesn't appear that this court can waive either one of those.
Okay, so Mr. Fikes, your client understands that before he'll get this reduction in charge, he has to pay everything that he owes 36th District Court, right?
Yes, Judge, we've talked about that, and he is going to be asking for some time to pay as well.
All right, very good, thank you. Sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Fikes, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, you understand that in this matter, you have a right to a trial, correct?
Yes.
And you wish to give up that right to a trial and enter a guilty plea today, correct?
Yes.
Are you making this decision freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And has anyone forced you into doing this or promised anything to get you to plead guilty today?
No, sir.
Your Honor, I'm satisfied as to his constitutional waiver. May I do a factual basis?
Yes, you may.
Thank you, Judge. Sir, on the date and time of this citation, you were on a public highway behind the wheel of an automobile. Is that correct?
Correct.
The police officer that came over, asked you to produce valid identification, and you could not do so. A valid license, excuse me. You could not produce a valid license because your license was suspended, correct?
Correct.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, I'm satisfied as well. I'm accepting your plea. I'm amending the charge to failure to display a valid operator's license, and I'm ready for sentencing.
Judge, beyond the what I usually say, but Mr. Andrews is here trying to get his license back. He's trying to pull things together. He suffered some grievous losses in the past, Judge, that he's still fighting. I know, I can't help him on that. I know he's here for a traffic matter, but I wanted this court to know he's trying to pull himself together in a very good way. We had time to speak. He certainly is a nice man, a pleasant individual, willing to cooperate. And I just want to let the court know that he has limited resources. I told him about his outstanding balance at 36th District. We're going to ask for some time, Judge, and I'm going to ask you above and beyond what you usually give, Your Honor. So I wanted to prepare you for that.
All right. Very good, Mr. Fikes. Thank you. I am going to, this is at a show cause level. I'm going to assess our costs at $200. The fine will be $25. I'm going to waive the warrant cost on this matter, Mr. Fikes, so that should help your client out a little bit. And then I will schedule, he has to get everything paid off in order to receive the reduction in the charge. And so, Mr. Fikes, how much time does your client need to get everything paid?
Judge, we are humbly asking for 60 days.
Okay, I will work with you. And
Thank you.
so what I will do is I will schedule this for an adjourn to pay, and it will be May, let's see, let's do May 31st, 2022 at 10:30. As long as you get everything paid before May 31st, you don't have to come back to court. But if you don't get it paid, you need to come back on the 31st at 10:30 a.m. Okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. So Mr. Fikes, hopefully he's encouraged to start pay a little bit at a time. So he can get it done, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, we've talked about that and he understands that. And I think he's eager to make payments when he can. and get
All
this
right. All right, wonderful, wonderful. All right, sir, take good care of yourself. Thank you for your patience.
Yes, ma'am. And
Okay.
you have a nice day.
You too, thank you. Who do we have up next?
All right.
Your Honor, I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna say that we have Ash. His last name is Ash Sharif.
Chef, okay. All right, I have those matters. I have case numbers SP 1226097, counts 1, 2, and 3. I also have case number SP 122611231. Sir, please state your name for the record.
My name is Khurshid Shafi.
Thank you and good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Your Honor, may the court just permit me 15 seconds? I think my computer's about to die and I just need to plug the battery in, plug the cord in.
All right, and then I'm going to do Mr. Akine next. You said that he is ready. Is the probation department ready on Mr. Akine as well? All right, so while Mr. Griffin does that, since I have probation sitting, Mr. Khurshid, I'm going to ask you, good morning, Mr. Morgan. I'm going to ask you to mute yourself, be patient with us for one moment. I want to get probation squared away. So let's, thank you so much. I'm going to do Mr. Akine. And does he appear on my docket or am I just not, am I overlooking him?
At the top, Your Honor. Very top line.
Okay,
Very first name and
I think I have an old docket then.
He was adjourned from Monday, Your Honor.
Yes, so I printed out before he was added. All right, let me have you read his case number into the record for me, Mr. Burton.
Absolutely, Your Honor. Case number Z8080911.
And Mr. Aiken, if you could state your full name for the record, if we could adjust the camera so I'm able to see him while he's sitting in that chair, that would be great. All right, there we go. Sir, state your name for me.
Jimmy Aiken.
All right, thank you, sir, and good morning to you. Okay, nope, I'm gonna have him sit down so that I'm able to see him.
I'm sorry, Judge.
That's okay. All right, Ms. McCall, if you could place your name on the record on behalf of probation.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael McCall on behalf of the probation department.
All right, thank you, Ms. McCall, and thank you for coming back on today. How are the parties proceeding today as to Mr. Aiken?
Your Honor, Mr. Aiken was placed on probation on May 21st, 2021 for 1 year. He was ordered to pay $1,030 in assessed fines and costs, attend the Victims Impact Panel, attend Alcohol Anonymous once per week, shall not use or possess any illegal substance, attend outpatient treatment until medically discharged in writing, submit to drug urinalysis, shall not consume any alcohol beverages, use the consequence video, and complete the driver simulator class, and a final review date of May 23rd, 2022. Mr. Aiken last appeared in person on a violation hearing on March 21st, 2022. And at that time, he was referred for a urine screen to the 36th District Court lab, and results were positive for alcohol. And due to being under the influence of alcohol, therefore, Mr. Aiken received some jail time and instructed to return today. And at this time, Mr. Aikens has failed to provide verification of attending the Victims Impact Panel, as well as the alcohol highway safety, not the alcohol, scratch that, the attend the Alcohol Anonymous once per week, attend outpatient treatment, and he has failed to view the consequence video. Over the course of his probation, Your Honor, he has paid $145 towards his probation and has a balance of $855. And his traffic balance is together total is $1,525.
So that means he has some
And,
other outstanding traffic matters?
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. And it all totals up to $1,525. And the probation is $855.
Is the 855 included in the 15 something?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Yes, it is, Your Honor. In
All right.
regards to, Mr. Aiken has provided proof to the probation department of his medications that he's taken as directed daily and as needed. And due to the fact that he suffers from medical issues, he has some medical issues and concerns.
okay.
And the probation department is recommending that the driver simulator class be deleted from the order due to that class is no longer offered at this time.
All right. But Ms. McCall, he's done nothing else that the court ordered him to do. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Barden, you had an opportunity to talk with Mr. Aiken. It sounds like he may need a different type of court or some different type of attention from 36th District Court as opposed to just jail. I'll hear from you at this time.
I appreciate that, Your Honor. Yes, I spoke with Mr. Aiken as well as Ms. McCall in the back for a brief moment as well. I don't want to give away too much of his information. I'm pretty sure you're aware of his medical conditions, Your Honor. If not, I can speak with you offline about that. But essentially, it's very serious. And then on top of that, Your Honor, I'm sorry if I cut you. I didn't mean to be rude.
No, I was just telling you, I understand he has some serious medical conditions. What I'm concerned about is that it's been almost a year. He's made no contact with the court. He's done nothing that the court has ordered him to do, but yet he came to court and he's under the influence of alcohol. So while he may have some medical conditions, it didn't stop him from consuming. And he knows that he's not supposed to consume. So what do we have?
So absolutely, and there's no contention in that actually. I was gonna you got me to my greater point, which was why this gentleman who actually had not had any issues, even though he hadn't completed, Your Honor, some of the things, like for example, the driver course is no longer available, but some of the other things that he hadn't completed, like the AA meetings and stuff like that, he was staying out of trouble and staying sober, and not an issue per se for Miss McCall. Now, was he compliant and doing everything he needed to do? I think he needed this nudge that you gave him just recently, a few days ago, where he was sent to Wayne County Jail. He had to come back. Now, without trying to waste too much of your time, Your Honor, I will say this. He admitted to us about drinking the 2 beers during this basketball game that he had, that he was watching, because he was going through some issues. He allowed me to say this. His girlfriend is currently terminal. So everything kind of really got to him. And I think at this point, Your Honor, it's there's an intensive outpatient treatment that Ms. McCall mentioned that he must get in. We spoke about this in the back room, and this is it. That's it for him.
So he would have to get on the 1-800 number to determine what level of care he needs. We're not therapists, and so we cannot make therapeutic adjustments. What we can do is get him on the 1-800 number, have him call DWIN, and if he's honest about what he's going through and what he's doing, we can determine the appropriate level of care. And so I don't have an issue with doing that. But he's got a number of other outstanding things that he needs to do at 36th District Court.
Yes, Your Honor. And just to be clear, the intensive outpatient was a recommendation, not necessarily that that's what we think he should do. So it was talking to him about if these things have to occur, Are you 100% willing and able to do this? Are you buying in? And we got his authorization on that, Your Honor. As far as the other things, and I'll make this very brief, I believe those relate to his fixed income, Your Honor. I won't get into what he's paying for rent and what he's getting in, but it leaves him very little room for discretion, Your Honor. So with that said, some of those things require Zoom and computers and all that. So some of these creature comforts that we may have, he doesn't have access to. It takes a little bit more effort that he should take, but at the same time, it's not as simple for him. So I will leave it at that.
Barton, if he had been in touch with his probation officer, we would have worked with him to make sure that he was successful in completing his probation. He didn't give Ms. McCall the opportunity to do that. He just stopped showing up. He stopped paying. He stopped being connected to the court. And so we can't help you if we don't know where to find you. So that's on him as well.
Understood.
So
he's not skirting any responsibility, Your Honor, at all. And I think we had a very good conversation in the back with him, myself, and Ms. McCall as to what we're going to do going forward. But I will digress. I digress, and I apologize, Your Honor.
No, that's okay. And so what I'm trying to figure out is he's got a number of things outstanding at 36th District Court. Did you talk to him about possibly being a part of a specialty court where those things could be added to one order and we would work with him on completion?
Respectfully, Your Honor, I haven't spoken with him today about that. I spoke with him about that the first meeting we had, I think it was Monday, where I was in the court with him, and I mentioned that to him about the specialty court option. Mr. Aiken didn't have an objection to it, but he didn't completely buy in. So I would have to ask him, and I wouldn't have a problem if we asked him on record if he would be interested in that, as we spoke of before.
Well, I think you should go in the breakout room. I think you should go in a breakout room with him to talk about that, because he may have some questions. And in addition, there may be some things that
we can help him.
He may not want to participate, but I think that if he needs the help, he certainly should participate, so that instead of jail, he can get help. Because I understand that he's battling an illness, but when people come to court, we have folks that battle illness all the time, and they still are required to comply with the court's orders. Battling an illness does not excuse you, because we will work with you. We will work with you. So you may want to have that conversation with him. And so let's get that done to see, because I have to go back to a training, and I'll see we'll see what we can do. But for purposes of Ms. McCall, I think that Ms. McCall, if you could get him on the 1-800 number let's see what level of services he needs for treatment, and we'll go from there.
Will do. Thank you so much, Your Honor. We appreciate that. And I'll go ahead in a breakout room with Mr. Aiken now, and we'll come back in and speak when you're ready, Your Honor.
All right, very good. I need to continue. I have about 20 more minutes, and I need to continue with my docket. Who do we have up next?
We're going back to Mr. Ash.
Yes.
I believe it is, Your Honor.
Yes, let me recall those cases. SP 122-6097, counts 1, 2, and 3, and case number SP 122-61231. All right, sir, place your name on the record one more time.
Rashid Shafi.
Thank you. All right, Attorney Griffin, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, for arraignment purposes, my client stands mute, waives formal reading.
All right, thank you.
And moving forward, Your Honor, there is a recommendation. I spoke with my client. I gave the documents to the prosecutor. My client, defendant, presented valid documents for the no license on person, unregistered motor vehicle, and the no insurance tickets. There's still the outstanding seatbelt ticket, and he's going to plead responsible to the seatbelt ticket, with the understanding that the other charges are being dismissed for valid documentation, Your Honor.
And they'll be dismissed upon payment in full of any fines that are assessed for the matter that he's pleading responsible to.
Yes,
Is that correct, counsel? All right, very good, sir. Sir, let me have you raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Sir, you understand you have a right to a trial or formal hearing in these matters?
Yes,
You understand that you're giving up your right to a trial and formal hearing by pleading, by accepting any form of recommendation?
yes.
Okay, has anybody forced you, threatened you, or promised you anything to plead responsible?
No, they have not.
Okay, are you pleading responsible because you are responsible?
Yes,
Okay. And then just lastly, do you understand that after taking this recommendation, you won't be able to come back later and say you want something different?
yes.
Okay, Your Honor, is the court satisfied for the constitutional basis?
I'm satisfied. You may proceed as the factual basis.
Yes, Your Honor. Sir, I'm bringing your attention to, this is regarding the seatbelt ticket and the case ending in 1231. Is it true that you were driving in the city of Detroit on the date and time in question?
Yes,
Okay. Is it also true that you were stopped by a Detroit police officer?
yes,
Okay. Before you were stopped, is it true that you were not properly wearing your seatbelt at the time?
yes,
Okay. So are you pleading responsible to the seatbelt violation?
yes.
Okay. Did you receive a citation, a ticket from the Detroit police officer for failure to use a seatbelt?
I did. Yes,
Your Honor, is the court satisfied?
I'm satisfied. I'm accepting your plea of responsible. I'm assessing a statutory fine in the amount of $65. And once you pay that in full, the remaining matters will be dismissed. How quickly can you pay the $65?
I can pay that today, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. I'll adjourn this on my docket for tomorrow, which will be March 24th, 2022. I'll put it on for 10:30 a.m. As long as you get it paid on today, you don't have to come back tomorrow. The three matters will be dismissed, and this particular matter that you pled responsible to will be closed out, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you for your patience this morning. All right, who do we have next?
Judge, I have looks like an Ish Adams. Let me
All
see.
right, Mr. Adams, are you on?
Unmute yourself, sir.
All right, I have the following. I have case number SP 1229462, counts 1 and 2. Sir, please state your full name for the record.
Isaiah Adams.
Okay, good morning, Mr. Adams. Okay, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Your Honor, it's my understanding, okay, for the arraignment purposes, my client's waives formal reading stands mute.
All right, thank you, counsel. You may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. And then moving forward, my client wants, there's a recommendation, the recommendation that if he pleads to an amended charge from the original charge of disregarding a red or yellow signal, it'll be amended to blockading. And the driving while license suspended ticket would be dismissed.
All right, thank you, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Griffin, you may proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. Sir, do you understand you have a right to a trial or formal hearing in these matters?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand by accepting the recommendation that you are giving up your rights to a trial or formal hearing?
Yes, sir.
And you can't come back later and say that you want a trial or formal hearing later.
Yes, sir.
Does anybody force you, threaten you, or promise you anything to plead responsible?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you pleading responsible to regarding a red or amber signal? You are responsible.
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, may I proceed?
Yes, I'm satisfied.
Sir, I'm bringing your attention to the matter, again, the disregarding the red or amber signal. Okay, on the date and time in question, were you driving in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and were you stopped by a Detroit police officer?
Yes, sir.
And right before you were stopped by the Detroit police officer, is it true that you disregarded a red or amber traffic light?
Yes, sir.
Okay, which one was it, sir?
Red.
Okay. And did you receive a ticket for disregarding a red or amber traffic light?
Yes, I did.
Your Honor, are you, is the court satisfied?
I'm satisfied. I'm accepting your plea. I'm responsible. I'm amending the charge to blockading traffic. I'm assessing a statutory fine in the amount of what is it, $175. And then your dismissal will take place once you have paid in full. When can I expect to receive that payment?
Monday.
On Monday. All right, then I'm going to place you on my docket for March 30th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. It'll be for an adjourn to pay. As long as you pay, you don't have to show up in court on Wednesday. Your matter will be dismissed and the other matter will be closed out. If for some reason you don't pay before Monday, then you need to come to court on the 30th, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Thank you for your patience, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, who do I have up next? I have a few minutes.
Mr. Adams, put your device on. Okay, he left. I think that's all for me, Your Honor.
All right, Attorney Hammond, are you ready to recall your client's case for Mr. Ali?
Your Honor, we need to talk to a state prosecutor. It turned out the city attorney was unable to work with me on it.
Okay, did anybody, did you?
They notified your clerk and nobody, I've been on hold waiting.
Okay, Miss Mack, were we able to get the prosecuting attorney?
Yes, Judge, the state prosecutor was on. I don't know what happened to him. They did log on. I think the last name was Jackson or Johnson.
Isn't today scheduled for a formal hearing?
Yes,
And it's scheduled for 10 o'clock?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and so Miss Mack, just out of respect, would you let them know I'm getting ready to call that case? I'm not gonna wait around for them. All right, thank you so much. Give me just a few moments, counsel. All
Thank you, Your
right.
Honor.
Do I have any other outstanding matters other than Mr. Aiken that is in the back with Mr. Barden?
Your Honor, I do see there was one client, he left the room that I was in, but there's a Danko on the screen. I believe that may be a Dana Anderson. And when I'm looking, it says he's scheduled for review. So, but that's
Okay.
the only.
I don't
Judge,
know.
I spoke with him, Mr. Anderson, and it is scheduled for review, Your Honor, and we are ready to go when this court's ready to go. If
All right.
Mr.
I
Anderson,
don't see him anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and call my Capias, if I
Yes.
could.
yes,
And so for Capias, all of the Capias, the bonds will be set at personal bonds unless otherwise stated by the court. And then for show cause, my show cause date. I will have my show cause date on Wednesday, the 6th of April, April 6th, 2022, and that will be at 9:30 a.m. I'm ready to call.
Judge.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. Just wanted to let you know I did try to call the state again and I didn't get an answer. Just.
Okay, wonderful. I'll call these because council got on late. So I'll call these and, well, no, not really, because this matter was scheduled for 10. I'm satisfied. All right, counsel, for Yusuf Ali, I'm calling case number SX 381823331. Counsel, your appearance again for your client.
Good morning, Judge. For the record, Mosabi Hamid, P34663, appearing on behalf of Yusuf Muhammad Ali.
Thank you. And this is a civil infraction. I'm waiving your client's appearance. This matter was scheduled for formal hearing on today. It is now, what is it? 10:56, almost 11 o'clock. It was scheduled for 10 o'clock. I'm satisfied. I've given the people ample time to appear and proceed. No officers have checked in with the clerk, at least to my understanding. And so therefore, I'm dismissing your matter, but I'll dismiss it without prejudice. The people are at liberty to reserve, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Bless me.
You too. All right. I have the following. I have Kate for Brooklyn Adams, 204-006-681. That is going to.
Judge, I'm sorry to interrupt. May I be heard on that matter?
Yes, you may.
Miss Adams was in attendance today. She was at the airport. She had a flight that was scheduled out. We waited a long time, Your Honor, and I had to make a decision. I take full responsibility for it, Judge. I asked her to appear tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. There's a deal that has been offered. She does wish to take advantage of that offer, Judge. But the flight was being called and I had to make the call. And I apologize to this court
No
for doing
problem.
that.
Here's what we'll have to do though, Mr. Fikens. We'll have to put her on for Monday. Monday is the 28th. So I'll adjourn it to March 28th, 2022, and that will be at 9:30 a.m. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Only
And
because
I-
it's you, Mr. Fikens. Later. Look, everybody else is sweating. Mr. Griffin went off the camera. Oh, I'm waiting to see what the judge is gonna do. No, I'm Mr. Fikens. It's okay.
Is
We're
that
under
the one
unusual
for the-
circumstances today.
Gotta earn that kind of clout. I ain't mad at you. I'm trying to get to your level, bro.
You do it at your own risk. All right. All right.
I too like to live dangerously.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I have Clinton Adams, SP 122-75111. That is going to be a show cause. For Vincent Adams, SP 122-8936, counts 1, 2, and 3. All of those will be scheduled for show cause hearing. For Aaron Agee, SP 117-21111. That will also, nope, that is going to be a capias. Wait, I'm sorry. I think I skipped one. Did I do Aaron Agee? SP 117-21111 is Aaron Agee, and that's going to be a capias. For Raymond Atkins, it's SP 116-7397, counts 1 and 2. Those will both be capias as well. For Deja Alexander, I have the following. I have case numbers SP 122-9806, counts 1 and 2. Both of those will be scheduled for show cause hearing. And then for Deja Alexander, I have case number SP 122-9808, counts 1, 2, and 3. All of those will be default judgments. For Desmond Alexander, SP 122-66631, that is going to be a show cause. For Cachet Allen, case number SP 122-6045, counts 1, 2, and 3. All 3 will be scheduled for show cause hearings. For Garrick Allen, SP 122-9625, counts 1 and 2, scheduled for show cause hearings. For Troy Alston, SP 117-14991. And for Mr. Alston, that will be a capias. For Ali Alwatan, SP 118-99991, capias. For Muhammad Amsha, I have the following. SP 123-0326, counts 1 and 2. Both will be scheduled for show cause hearing. And then for Mr. Amsha, I have SP 123-03263, SP 123-0333, counts 1, 2, and 3, and all of those will be default judgments. For Alexis Anderson, SP 122-9572, counts 1 and 2, scheduled for show cause hearing. For Chanty Anderson, SP 117-0207, counts 1 and 2. That will also be, those will be capias. For Deunta Anderson, SP 117-18261, capias. For Katrina Anderson, SP 115-12611, capias. For Reginald Anderson, U611-59121, that will be a show cause. For Daisha Anthony, strike that, 217-33228, counts 1 and 2. Both will be scheduled for show cause hearings. For Lawrence Anthony, SP 122-7101, counts 1, 2, and 3. All 3 matters will be scheduled for a show cause hearing. For Donovan Appling, SP 117-187-92. That will be scheduled for, that's Acapias. For Amiri Asby, SP 122-9958, counts 1 and 2. Show cause hearing. And then for Amiri Asby, SP 122-9957, counts 1, 2, and 3. All 3 of those matters are default judgments. For Anthony, strike that. For Dejian Ash, SP 117-19881. That will be Acapias. For Anthony Askew, SP 117-1298, counts 1 and 2. Acapias. For Michael Everhart Smith, case number SP 1230152, counts 1 and 2. Show cause hearing will be scheduled. And for Mr. Everhart Smith, SP 1230127, counts 1 and 2. Those will both be default judgments. Last on the docket, I have for Dana Anderson, 115-287-131. And that's the case where the individual was on and then he left. Is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. If he happens to come back, I'm going to go ahead and call it. He's scheduled for a review. What was I reviewing, Mr. Fikens?
Judge, on March 7th, you gave him some time to make payment on an old case. He has not yet made payment. He was coming back to ask for a little bit more time.
How much more time did your client need?
Yeah, he needed probably 30 days, Judge.
All right. What I'll do, Ms. Mack, is I'll go ahead and adjourn him out to April 29th. April 29th, 2022, and that will be at 10:30 a.m.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, very good. That should represent everything that I have on the docket, except for Mr. Aiken. Mr. Attorney Barton, what are we doing with Mr. Aiken?
Yes, Your Honor. So after speaking with Mr. Aiken, he would like to avail himself of Your Honor's offer to join specialty court, Your Honor, specifically the drug court.
Wonderful. He acknowledges that he has an issue with alcohol.
Yes, Your Honor. I believe that is the case. And if you could, Mr. Aiken, acknowledge in the background for the judge, if you just go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go
I
ahead.
just wanted Mr. Aiken on the record just to acknowledge that he is willing and able to participate in the specialty courts, and to do so, obviously, you would have to acknowledge that there was an issue with some type of controlled substance or alcohol, and that is correct, Mr. Aiken, correct?
Gotta speak up, sir.
Oh, okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We just wanted to make sure that you are fully participating, and this is a voluntary, you are doing this voluntarily, correct?
You have to speak up, sir.
You have to speak up. You don't have to stand up, just speak up. Mhm.
Yes, sir, yeah.
Yes, okay, no problem. Thank you, sir. We just wanted to make sure that the judge knows. Yes, Your Honor. So he is ready to step into specialty court as the court would allow, Your Honor.
All right, so this is what I'm going to do if Ms. Mack hasn't done so already. I am going to request sometimes you're ahead of me sometimes. All right, don't act like you're not great. Don't act like you're not great. Ma'am, yes, you are. Yes,
What you
you
getting ready to
are.
ask me, so that's why I'm not ready.
Give me one
I'm
second.
ready.
Give me one.
Okay.
All right, my apologies. I had to take that message. All right. And so what I have done, Ms. Mack and team, is I have Mr. Morgan is sending someone down. We're going to get him processed today for specialty court and determine which specialty court he'll go to. And we will get him on the 1-800 number to determine the level of care. As long as he is honest on that 1-800 number, he should be going to treatment or home today. If he is not honest, then he's going to have some problems and he'll go back to the Wayne County Jail. But I believe, Mr. Akins, you're going to be honest on the 1-800 number today, right? While we try to assess what kind of treatment you need. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right. I appreciate that. We just want to help you and we want to make sure we're getting you the right kind of help. We can't do it without your assistance, okay?
Yes.
And without your honesty.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right, very
Thank
good.
you so much, Your Honor, for that
And
opportunity.
so what I'll do, Mr. Barton and Ms. Mack, or one of the attorneys, is have you all reach out to me to let me know what his next court date will be. I'm going to place a hold date on the record this morning, just so that we make sure we have something, but if that changes, you all can just let me know. I am going to bring him back. It looks like he would come back on April the 4th. April the 4th. Okay.
And Your Honor, may I ask? I'm sorry.
At 8:35. Go right ahead, Mr. Burns.
Again, I apologize for interrupting. Is there the intake process going to occur for the specialty court? Meaning
Today.
they're going to reach out to him? Yes. Okay.
No, he's going to stay right there in that box. No, he's going to stay right there in that box. And Mr. Morgan is going to send someone to process him.
Perfect. Thank you, Your Honor. I just wanted to make sure he knew exactly what he had to do and we're all set. No
We are
problem.
all set.
Thank you.
All right. Did I miss anything? Yes.
No.
I would like to know that on that date, if that date is set in stone for April 4th, would you like Mr. Akins to come in person as well?
I'm going to find out from whoever is his new case manager with specialty court what their preference is, okay? Or what he needs. Okay, very good. Ms. McCall, thank you so much.
Thank
You've
you
done a
so
great
much.
job. Thank you, Attorney Barton. We are in good shape. Thank you, Mr. Aiken, for wanting to get the help that we have available at the court. And so that ends my docket. Is there anything else for my consideration?
Nothing that I know of, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. You all have been phenomenal. I appreciate you all. Let me get back to it. And I'm available by phone. I believe by email too. If I don't respond, that means I didn't get it. So make sure you call me, text me or something, okay?
Will do, Your Honor. You guys be safe out there. Have a safe trip.
Yeah.
No more storms, Judge. No more storms.
Right.
I need sunshine. I need sunshine. All right. Thank you all. All right.
Thank you, Judge.